Do you always say, starting on a certain day, starting on the 1st of next month, starting on the 1st of next year? An important question. How many times has that day come and gone, but you haven't started yet? This sentence is perhaps the biggest pain in our life's dreams. In this video, you will learn how to start with motivation and continue with discipline. Watch this video until the end and subscribe to our channel. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a boy named Arad. Their town was very beautiful. Arad was very smart and had big dreams. He wanted to become an important person who everyone respected. In his thoughts and dreams, he always imagined himself as a company president, standing in front of people in a conference room and giving a speech. Or a teacher who is teaching his students. But all of this was a dream because he was too lazy and didn't make an effort to achieve them. Every morning, his mother called him to wake up. It was noon, but Arad kept saying he would wake up in a few minutes and continued to sleep, thinking about his dreams and wishes. He admired people who worked hard to achieve their goals and said to himself, I wish I could do these things too. One person becomes a teacher and teaches his students. Another owns a shop and serves his customers. There was also a person who worked at a bank who was admired by everyone. He wanted to be like them and work hard to achieve his goals. But he left all his work unfinished and was not consistent and spent all his time playing games. One day, he decided to study hard so he could achieve his goals. Around the town lived a wise old man named Mr. Smith. People knew him for his discipline and wisdom. Every morning he woke up before sunrise, exercised for a few minutes, swept the yard, and read a book for a few minutes. He lived a simple but purposeful life. One day, Arad decided to visit him. When he arrived at his house, he was exercising and doing exercises and stretching exercises very carefully. Arad had seen the old man like this before. He went closer, and after greeting him, he asked, "Why do you do these things every day? Don't you want to sleep more?" The old man smiled and said that if I sleep more, I should dream of achieving my goals and success. In fact, you cannot succeed by sleeping too much. He said that habits are like seeds. One day we plant them, and one day we reap success. That is, over time, they lead us to success. Success does not come by chance, but from small and consistent actions that we do. Arad did not understand the old man's words, because until that day, he had left all his work unfinished and had not achieved any success. That night, he could not sleep until the morning, thinking about the old man's words and counting his unfinished work. What if I had tried to and succeeded? He decided to make some changes in his life. The next day, before sunrise, he woke up. As soon as he tried to get up, regretful thoughts came to him again. He wanted to sleep again, but he had made up his mind. He washed his face, put on his shoes, and went outside and started running. He went to the sports field near their house and ran a few laps there. He started to get out of breath. His legs hurt, but he had made up his mind and he didn't stop. He continued to do this every day. Over time, his legs got stronger and he ran more easily. A little while later, he decided to add another good habit to his life: reading books. He devoted an hour a day to reading. A few months passed. Along the way, inhibitory thoughts tried to stop him from continuing, or his friends asked him to play with them. But he remembered Mr. Smith's words that he had to work hard to achieve success. He noticed changes in himself, whether he understood the lessons better or his self-confidence had increased. One of his friends, who noticed a change in his mind, asked him how he had changed. "You were so lazy," he replied. "I repeated small things every day until they became an inseparable part of me and saved me from laziness. Changes don't happen overnight." One day, he saw a notice on the school wall. It was a competition, and whoever won would get a nice prize. The competition involved running and a general knowledge test, things that Arad had become skilled at. When the day of the competition arrived, many were worried about what would happen. The race began. Some started running well, but ran out of energy halfway through and couldn't continue. But Arad continued the race at a steady pace and crossed the finish line and came in first. Daily runs brought him this success. He had gained this motivation, but it wasn't enough alone. Steady pace and repetition every day led to his success. It was time for the written exam. Many were looking at the paper in panic and didn't know the answers to the questions. But Arid had increased his knowledge by studying every day and was able to pass it easily. A few days passed. The results of the test were announced, and the names were posted on the notice board. He looked at it happily. He had come first. He went to Mr. Smith to tell him of his success. When he saw him, he said, "I was able to do it with determination and succeed." He smiled and told her that motivation and determination alone are not enough, but effort and repetition lead to success. After that day, everyone used Arid as an example for each other. He told his friends that if you want to be successful like me, you must repeat good habits every day. Things like waking up 15 minutes earlier, reading a few pages of a book every day, or walking and exercising every day can make big changes in yourself over the long term. A few years passed, and he became a great and successful man, achieving everything he wanted and being respected by everyone. He continued with his daily habits. My friends, you too should start with small things. Daily study and exercise will nurture your mind and soul. These are the seeds of success. If you nurture them, they will become a daily habit and bring you success. If you want to be 1% better every day, subscribe to our channel.